Hey everyone in the YouTube universe, I have yet another question for our American friends out there. And for all those other countries, I guess, who don't have universal healthcare. As you can guess, this is about universal healthcare. Again, as a Canadian, I have never known anything other than universal healthcare. And I guess I just really want to know why so many Americans are opposed to bringing universal healthcare to the States. Again, similar to my gay marriage thing, I don't get it. I can't fathom going to a hospital or a doctor and paying afterwards. As weird as that sounds, I guess. I don't understand paying a bill for staying healthy. I mean, going to the dentist is something different. That's under, your family's medical plan with their work or whatever. That's different. We've always paid for dental, but and now that eye care isn't covered under healthcare either. But I guess I personally have to go to the doctors quite often because I have quite a few medical problems. And I can't imagine how much that would cost my family if we had to pay for everything. I've had to have surgery, and I hear in the States that it's actually rather expensive for surgeries. And I think that's actually really, really sad. I can't imagine having to choose between paying for something like a bill or putting food on the table or being looked after health-wise. That's such a scary thing to think of. And I guess being Canadian and having universal healthcare, we kind of take it for granted. And, everybody complains about something. There's always something to complain about, right? And yes, we Canadians do complain about our healthcare system. And kind of shame on us. We have such a great system, whether we want to admit it or not. It is a great system. And I'm kind of realizing that this year. Yes, we do have, longish wait times in hospitals, but in their defense, they are trying to solve that problem. A lot of people, they call them the repeat offenders. They go to the hospital if they have a cough. And that's what telehealth is for, which I completely endorse. I love telehealth. They are my best friend. So yeah, this whole healthcare thing, I guess I just don't get it. And yes, I have seen Michael Moore's Sicko movie, and I know a lot of Americans really, really don't like Michael Moore and didn't agree with the movie. And I definitely agree that there were some inaccuracies, I guess you would say, in his factual evidence. But I think on a whole, he opens up, a good point that there are a lot of Americans out there who don't have health care, and that's scary to think about. And those who have those who have the health care aren't being treated that well. You still have to pay for a lot of things, and that's so weird to me. So yeah, I would really just love if, Americans or anybody really who doesn't have universal healthcare in their country can explain to me why they're so opposed to the idea. If it's a socialism thing, I know historically socialism in America, that's bad idea. But yeah, so maybe you guys can enlighten me about your opinions about universal healthcare. And maybe I hope one day my American neighbors can have universal healthcare just like us Canadians. And maybe become a little healthier in the process. Thanks, guys.